From the men in black to people disappearing right in front of you. I'm going to tell you what really happened. Stories of the cryptids. Okay, I'm out here today. I'm going to talk to you about the people that are out here disappearing. The men in black. The first one we talk about is the men in black because when we got out here, the man in black was standing up there as if he was waiting on us. As we got down and we gave him about a quarter mile to get away from us, we didn't see him again. But then all of a sudden he disappears and he's back following us again on the end of the trail. So that was the first case of the first thing we saw as a disappearance out here. Okay, back in this time right in this area about last year, I ran into an old guy that I always see out here. And he's a nice old guy, and he told me, he said, did you see this big guy come by me? And I told him, I said, I didn't see anybody. He said, well, there was a big guy right before you got here, came by here. He said, there's no way you could have missed him. I never saw the guy. So we waited through a dimension or a guy just teleporting out of here. What you're looking at right now is one of the most unbelievable things that we filmed. Me and Stacy Brown were out here. And me and Stacy Brown were out here and we saw this dude standing in this water. He's standing in this water plain as day asking me, is my name Kirby? What makes this interesting is the fact that we turn our heads and he disappears. And where we see him now is way up on the hill up there. And there's no physical way he could have got here from there that fast. So obviously he either teleported or we were seeing something in another dimension. But my bet is, being that we saw him up there, he teleported. Okay, this one is really, really interesting too. And I'm going to show you where this guy was. And this one I actually got witnesses that didn't even see him either. Alright, look up that way. You'll see an empty space. But there was a guy, bald dude, I thought looked like a man in black, coming down. He had military gear on. So as I'm standing right here, and I can show you where he actually went. See, he went down past me here. So I'm thinking, so I asked the guys, I said that were sitting on the bench down this way, I asked the guys, did they see him? And they didn't. He just disappeared. Well, you can see this is where the last time I was out here I was standing, and something came straight out of here, like a rocket path toward me, and then something from over there pushed me. And you can see down here is where I got pushed, and you can see where my feet scraped down there. But, you know, and it's still a kind of a crazy walk, but you see right here how I was there and I wound up down there, and you can see where my feet were. Okay, me and this lady were standing out here together talking one day, and this strange looking vehicle, all yellow, pulls up. The lady gets out. She's dressed in all yellow. And she looked weird to start off with anyway. But what made it even crazier is the fact that she walked by us and said hey, and we thought that was okay. And we keep talking, and we look, and we both say, where did she go? And me and her both were looking around, and then we spot her, and she's way, way down past where the mansion is. Now, logically, there's no freaking way she could have even got that far if she ran. Um, she was walking, she wasn't running, so how did she get from one point to the other that quick unless she teleported? This one has baffled me ever since it happened. I mean, I was walking, as you see way, way down there, a lady in all red had been following me. She'd been behind me up until we got to this point right here. And as soon as I looked down at my phone, I noticed she's gone. So I start walking this way. I start looking at all the cars around here, and I didn't see her in none of the cars. I start looking back this way. She's not in any of those, but she's not going that way. So where did she go? It's almost as if she disappeared right in front of me. Again, did she teleport? Or was she just a part of a dimension? The next one I want to discuss is probably the one that's probably the most weirdest, bizarre, but I wasn't the only one that saw it. I was out here with my wife and daughter, and I'm back this way filming. I'm about probably where about midway back there when I saw this bald guy come running by me, all in black. Had black sunglasses on, had black socks, black shoes, looked like black biker shorts, but he came by me and then he run by my wife and daughter, and I start walking. I put the camera down. I said, he didn't even show up in my camera. I said, I think that might be one of those men in black. And my wife at first didn't, and then said no, no, and my daughter said no. But then all of a sudden he sees me filming and he goes up on this hill right here. And when he goes up on this hill right here, he stops because he sees me filming. He comes back straight by me. He should have been on the camera again, but he wasn't. He comes by me, and once he comes by me and comes by my wife and she sees him, what did you say?
I said, it's weird. He just disappeared.
Yeah, he just came by us and disappeared, and I knew then that it probably was one of those men in black, you know, because there's been two different ones I've been seeing over the last couple years. And one is a really tall 7-foot one, and then there's a shorter one. I believe that's the one that I've seen out here. That's the one I've seen out here most of the time. When I saw him in the military gear, when I saw him out here, but he looked weird. He had the weirdest looking alien type face. Now people, after you've seen this, what is your opinion? Are they teleporting around here, or is the dimension bleeding? You be the judge.